If you listened to last week's episode, this is sort of part 2 of that. It's just me and Brandon again. We're cooking a 2-hour-long one. This episode is going to be about 45 minutes. Give or take, 50 maybe. 45, I believe. And that's all right. That's all right. We usually don't do these long. What am I, dude? It's been a long week, dude. 4 days. I wanted to talk about New Orleans in the first one. I'm going to talk about
Yeah, let's talk about New Orleans.
I was just in New Orleans for 4 days. We got there Saturday night. I think we got there as the sun was setting. Beautiful golden hour. Sun goes down around 6.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do immediately? We went down. We're staying at a nice hotel. I don't do this often. A lot of fine dining this last week. You and I were on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
We're hitting fast food restaurants.
Yep.
You know, we're eating what we got in the fridge from a month ago.
Discovering old cans.
Digging in the back of the pantry.
Yeah.
We're making things. We're getting creative.
Mm-hmm.
We're throwing peanut butter on protein bars. We're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, been there.
But now I'm with a lady who appreciates the fine things, and I'm blessed because, you know, I'm being introduced to some of these things, and I'm also like, she's holding my hand. It's an intimidating atmosphere, dude. It's a different level. I mean, this hotel was so nice. They had a place called the Peacock Room downstairs. It was a nice little lounge, dude. So fancy. I mean,
that sounds nice.
You got your neutral colors on the wall. You got your servers wearing these like black. That's all I remember. They were wearing black. I don't remember what style it was, but they were all wearing black. It was fancy. We were sipping. And I had the first thing I see on the menu is this thing called the Scissorack. And immediately it just says, drink of New Orleans. And I'm like, if you say you're number one in something, or if you say this is the blank of blank and I'm in blank, I'm trying it.
How can you not?
I'm fucking trying
How can you not?
I'm not, because, I mean, if you're a pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Scared.
If you're like, no, dude, I like Jack and Coke. I know what I like.
Yeah.
I just like
You're lame if you do that.
Yeah. Some people do that.
I get it. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you know, I mean, you gotta experience the city.
Enjoy life, bro.
Enjoy life. But anyways, all it is like
It's
like a sweet old fashioned, dude. It was delicious. So good.
Dude, old fashions
One of
make
my
me
favorites.
feel one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So classy.
Yeah, my dad.
So classy.
My dad told me, or maybe just a movie I watched. I often learn things in life, and if I don't know who to credit, I credit my father.
Yeah.
And I think that's respectful.
I
think he'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot of credit, but I think he's the one who said, you can tell if a bar is good if they give you they have a good old fashioned.
Yeah.
I really struggled for a simple
No, but
sentence there.
I got what
Not
you were
to be
going
confused
for.
with simple syrup, which does go in an old fashioned. I'm not mistaken.
You're right.
Does it?
Yeah, during the pandemic, I bought all the stuff to make it. You need like bitters,
Dude,
simple syrup,
that flipping cherry.
When
You get to you gotta let the cherry sit. You don't want to get the cherry too early. You let it sit in the whiskey, and it's a fine treat at the end. And then the orange peel. Now, I don't think the Sazerac, and I'm not saying it's Cezarc. How would you say that?
I think
Scissorac? Sazerac? I don't even think I just spelt it right, to be completely frank with you.
This is what's in an old fashioned. What
Just look up drink of New Orleans, Scissorac.
Oh, yeah.
Because I believe it doesn't have the cherry, and I don't want to. I mean, this is the problem with, again, the Adderall, dude.
Okay, yes, I would say Sazerac.
Sazerac.
That would be my guess. In 2008, the state of Louisiana passed a law making it the official cocktail of New Orleans.
Now, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean if someone says, hey, this is the drink of New Orleans, they're going to get a ticket? Pass the law.
You'll be hung for treason.
Is that what that means?
They hang you in New Orleans Square.
Swamp country's a little different. Dude, It is a wild accent down here in the bayou in the Big Easy.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Go get a couple beignets down Decatur Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, we like to bug hop down the street on the second line down here in the New Orleans.
And it's wild because in New Orleans.
I'm not getting enough credit for how good that was.
No, it's really good.
All right, thank you.
It was scary good.
All right, thank you.
And
spent a week there.
It's weird because it's not like here where there's the Southern accent, but like a white guy's Southern accent sounds different than like a Hispanic guy's Southern accent, a black guy's Southern accent.
Oh, dude.
All the Creole people in New Orleans, they all sound the same, black, white. It doesn't matter.
A Hispanic Southern accent's nice, though.
Yeah.
You trust that.
A vaquero,
Yeah,
you know?
the vaquero.
Little hat tip to you.
Yeah.
Senor. Yeah. The whistle, yeah, I like the whistle, yeah.
It's really more of the outfit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
The
that
suave.
does it. Yeah. But
The
keep going.
I don't know what I was talking about.
See, I'm sorry. I derailed. This is what Nico used to have to deal with on a weekly basis, dude. I would just cut him at the knees.
Is Nico coming back? Have we talked about that on here?
I think so, dude. But he likes to be mysterious. One day he'll be in that seat that people won't know. I won't know it's coming. You won't know it's coming. He's gonna beat us here with the keys somehow. And he's gonna be, it's like remember when Squidward tried to get to the Krusty Krab to get the secret recipe and SpongeBob was already in there making the buns right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Nico, dude. Nico's probably been here a couple times. Just to set the aura.
What if he's been behind these curtains the entire fucking time?
I'd be nothing but pleased, dude.
And he just
he's
stepped
like the Wizard
out?
of Oz.
Yeah. We clicked our heels together and he appears.
So we went down to the Peacock room and just had I think a nice plate of hummus, not to be confused with hummus. Beep that out, please. Timestamp that and beep that out.
All right.
I think you can say that word.
Yeah, hummus is cool. Was it with pita bread?
Pita bread, dude. Some little carrots, some little things to dip it in. We almost got the pimento cheese.
I don't like pimento cheese.
Now I'm a big pimento guy.
Yeah.
The breaking point was the delivering device for the pimento, the dipping mechanism, if you will, was pork rinds. Daddy likes, Mama didn't like. Mama is a pescatarian. Is that a religion? What's the one where you only eat fish?
No, that's Presbyterian is a religion. Pescatarian is where you only eat fish.
That's my lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
She eats fish and
Just fish.
Just fish,
no
and then
poultry.
no poultry, no
Every
steak.
now and then when she's feeling
froggy.
There you go. She'll take a bite of steak.
Okay, I like that.
I've seen her do it once in a relationship.
I love a good, like a person who's pescatarian, vegetarian, who they just kind of do it, but they also are like, yeah, dude, every once in a while I have a fucking burger. So what, pussy? And you're like, all right, I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a sober guy that's like, every now and then I'll light the spoon up, you know?
Maybe not as extreme.
Probably not as
It's like the person who's like, I used to do heroin, crack, I was an alcoholic, and now I'm sober, I just smoke weed.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I get that. That does, in a fucked up, weird way, make sense. But it also doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does not. Doesn't.
There's a lot of people who can function like it. I mean, it kind of goes to show how not bad weed is. And, it's all in moderation. If you can use it and have control of your life and function with it and shit like that, it's all fine. I have to move this chair over. This is driving me insane.
What is it, squeaky?
It's like squeaking.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it a little.
There we go. It was just pushing up against that chair. Or that thing. It was pissing me off.
No, we're back. So I had a couple appetizers. Fancy, it's a fancy spot. They're just fucking dishing them out quick, and it feels organized in these restaurants, these fancy restaurants. I say fancy a lot here, dude, because it's just everything was above my level. But then I had after that, I had a show at I think one of the better local shows at this place called the Dragon's Den, and it was sick.
Nice.
It was awesome.
How big? Can describe it for me and the listeners.
It's probably about 50 people in there.
Nice.
And it was packed out, and as each comic was going up, there was just people were just filing in. It was just they were just adding rows, and it was getting
Was it a
tight.
Comedy room or just a bar?
It was a comedy room.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. And it was it was a black room, first of all, which was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big hit.
Yeah.
I'm a big hit amongst the culture.
Nice.
They like me, I like them, and I just let it sling up there, dude, and it worked out. Everything was great. It was a great set. It was a good time.
Hell yeah.
New Orleans, and then the other rooms were tough rooms. You got to work for it there. It's not like Austin. It feels like it's kind of a softball sometimes.
Definitely.
Maybe just home field advantage. Maybe we just feel comfortable here. I don't know.
I've always said this. The great thing about Austin is it's an art city. So comedy is an art. So people are willing to stumble into a comedy show and be like, ooh, cool. Or they go to a comedy show and they're like, I'm going to be respectful of the art. Where in all these other places, especially New Orleans, where you could fucking party every square inch of that place and there's so much to do.
Doesn't stop, dude.
The comedy show is probably a pregame for people or just a part of their night or day.
Yeah.
And they are drunk and rowdy, and it's the only type of crowd you get, dude, so it thrives.
And I was gonna I was kind of thinking it was gonna be in the suburbs or some sort.
Yeah, out of the downtown,
the French Quarter. This
was
in the mix.
Yeah,
dude. It was crazy.
That's how it is here, though. I mean, God, all our comedy clubs are on fucking one street, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it is true. But
our most downtown street next to the
I guess because
shelter.
6th Street is still kind of a main street. It just doesn't feel New Orleans is you're walking through alleyways and getting to places. It just feels so.
It's bigger.
It literally kind of does. It feels like Europe, dude. and I guess the
I've never
French.
been.
It was the French. Oh, dude, you got to go. And I mean, let me know because I've made some connections, if you will. So
Connections.
But
French course.
went and did that, and then we called it a night because it was a long drive. But then the next day, we went and got some beignets, dude, and some coffee, and just walked around and shopped and just had nice lunch, nice dinner. We met up with a friend, Marcus Bond, a comedian who used to live here.
Yeah.
He's back in New Orleans. We met up with him, had dinner.
Oh, great.
Did more shows that night, and then the next night we went on a tugboat or a steamboat. You know, the ones that spin like at Disneyland, the Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on that, and there was a jazz band playing, just ripping on that thing, dude. It was romantic. Kind of felt like, you ever see The Parent Trap?
No.
Okay, well then.
It's the one where they switch parents, right?
I'm gonna end this here. Then it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's more of like the intro scene. The parents fall in love.
Sorry, I keep not seeing.
Dude, it's fun. I mean, that is like not even a culturally. I mean, people like The Parent Trap. I like it, but I don't think it made an impact cinematically. And
Yeah,
maybe that's a hot take.
No,
maybe
I know
people
the
are gonna
name
come for
of
me.
it.
I know the Lindsay Lohan. I know she's got some crazy fans still. Maybe they're coming. Lindsay Lohan needs to come back in the light.
What's she doing?
The last I remember, she was running a nightclub and had maybe an MTV show, but not even it was like a Miami Beach club, and I think she was doing some.
Parent Trap. A 2-hour, 8-minute comedy is pretty crazy.
Yeah, but it's more emotionally driven.
Yeah, written in. Oh, it's a remake of
It's another thing, dude. Lindsay Lohan, man, she's an offender of 2 remakes that she takes credit for. Her best work is Parent Trap and Freaky Friday, and Herbie Loaded. I think that's another remake.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan. Listen, I think now is the time for you to come back into the light, come back to where people. You need to redeem yourself. I think you need to prove that you're an artist. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think she's just a ripoff, dude. I want Lindsay Lohan back in the light. I like the fact that she's a wild card. She might torch you, like with a literal flamethrower. She might just have one. That might be something that she purchases.
Oh, she's got it from the Boring Company.
These other celebrities, they're getting Gucci bags and high heels. Lindsay might have a switchblade. She might have a crazy butterfly
she's mean
knife.
with brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles. She's equipped, but
Cracking her knuckles.
It's more so for jewelry. And when someone who doesn't know how to use it. Lindsay Lohan, 3 remakes, that made your career.
Damn.
And obviously she's not writing.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But we already loved, I'm sure these movies were already implemented into the hearts of the viewers. I think, Lindsay, you need to come back, and I think you need to do an independent script. I think I want to see you in a festival. I want to see you do something that's more emotional. I mean, I know, here's the problem now. Isn't she all tits?
Basically.
Isn't she tits and lips now?
Tits and lips,
She's changing everything.
Yeah.
What is she used to be a ginger? Now she's just
blonde.
She's bleached. What happened to Lindsay Lohan? She was an American staple. A sweetheart.
Yeah, dude. Wow, yeah. She is all tits and got a lot of surgery.
What else did she do? Kelly? No, that's not her. That's Hillary Duff. Shouts out. Hillary Duff did it right.
Hillary Duff did it right. Hillary Duff, the dump truck, dude. She's got a fucking...
She's caked up.
She's caked up. It's crazy.
Hillary Dump, dude.
Hillary Dump, dude. Hillary Dumper.
I'll just end it there, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to her sister, Haley. I don't know what
she's a sister?
See? Isn't that a damn shame?
Yeah.
I think Haley was in the scene first, dude. I think she was like a little singer, a little actress.
Damn, she got overshadowed. That sucks.
And then Lizzie McGuire came through, dude.
Tough.
And then you can never look at a moped the same.
No.
I just picture a cute little Italian man on the front with a puffy jacket and a little American blonde girl just hanging on.
Yeah. I finally saw...
That's what I'd like to see from Lindsay.
She could... Yeah, why not do that now? Go do some spaghetti westerns.
It's tough to be the child. Spaghetti western's one thing. You want to be a household name, and it's just tough to do that when you got fake tits. I feel like, unfortunately, so.
Yeah,
you're gonna remain in the dive bars.
I love, everyone loves fake tits, but no one respects them.
Who's the girl that was married to Tommy Lee?
Oh, Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. And I should put a little more respect on her name, but I mean, she remains in the dive bars.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She's not. The kids aren't watching her at night.
Are Selma Hayek's boobs real? There's no way, right?
But I don't think they're in your face. Selma Hayek.
Yes, they are. What are you talking about?
Are they Selma Hayek?
Yes.
Are you thinking of Sofia Vergara?
No, I'm thinking of the big-titted girl that's
Selma
Adam Sandler's wife.
She's not really.
I mean, in the show,
in
dude.
Grown-ups.
This is the first image that comes up of her. Big tits.
And some cleavage. Cleavage, Ohio.
Yeah, I think they might be real though. It's saying that they're real, which is impressive. Good for her, dude.
Yeah.
I finally saw. I guess this is now 2 episodes old, but I saw the South Park thing that we talked about, the Panderverse.
Yeah. What do you
Fucking
think?
hilarious, dude.
It's very funny. I mean, those
So
guys are
funny.
like my heroes, honestly.
It's crazy how, like, on top of topics they are. How if you've watched the 6 Days to Air, right?
Yeah, I watched that recently with my girlfriend. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
It makes it just more impressive, and it's so funny. And this one was crazy, just how much they were name dropping and talking shit on Disney that I was just like, dude.
I don't even know who Kathleen
Kennedy was. I knew her because she did a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
I keep saying Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Kennedy. When I looked her up, it just said the president of Lucasfilm.
Yeah, they recently made her.
Does she specifically play? Like, is she specifically diversifying? Is she the one? And what is it mainly in the remakes? Is it the Beauty and the Beast? No, not the Beauty and the Beast.
Little Mermaid.
That was Emma Stone, Watson, Emma
Yeah.
Watson, Hermione Granger. Tale as old as time.
Good movie.
I want to say the first one that got people steaming was the Little Mermaid, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then, I mean, people were saying like the new Ahsoka was very. I mean, I liked the show, but people had complaints about that, and I mean, I don't have a problem. Also, like if you watched,
Well, people have a problem with Coco.
yeah.
Really?
No, not Coco.
It's more so when like they just like take a character that was white and make it something else.
I think too, they're like in Kenobi, there was just this like random
The
character.
hell is Kenobi?
A TV show about Obi-Wan Kenobi
Okay.
that they made, and it was good, but there's this character in it who's like this girl, and she is like should have died like 5 times and just keeps bringing back, and they have her like beat Darth Vader in a fight, and like everyone was super pissed because it was like unrealistic, and then people
she licks box.
yeah, and then that's when everyone started to kind of get mad, and then also South Park's just being dramatic too.
Yeah.
It's not like people haven't been being like, oh my god, she's making everything like women and gay, but it has been a big thing that they're like, everything has to be so woman driven now. Like the woman has to be perfect. They're like shoebox, like shoving them into fucking things. I don't know. I didn't think it was that big of a thing, but I thought the episode was funny.
Yeah.
And now I can't stop.
It was a good show.
Me and Dale can't stop being like, put a fucking chick in it.
Yeah.
And make her fucking gay.
Make her gay. It's funny. No, those guys, dude. I watched. Took a little psilocybin mushrooms one night, and I watched and I think I've said this on here. The live. It was the 100th. Obviously not 100th. Maybe 20th anniversary of South Park. They did a live Red Rocks concert. Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
They did.
Do you know the band Primus?
Yes.
How do you say it?
Primus.
Yeah, it was them, and then another band called Ween.
Okay.
And they just played all the songs from like the movies and the episodes. It's so sick. And I watched it on shrooms, and I was like, it was like motivating because I was like, these guys are just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And creative, and that's where they put all their time and energy. It's so cool when someone takes like creativity and like making fun of shit, mockery, satire, and they put all of their energy into it, all of their time, and they treat it like a job, and like they're very serious. Like, that's what I'm trying to find. I mean, we obviously grind at comedy, but like, they're making a product. We're polishing a skill.
Yeah, we've also just been not doing it as long as they have, you know?
For sure, but it's also a completely different. They're not stand-ups, but
TV show land is just as hard as
yeah. I mean
comedy land.
that writing room lifestyle, dude. They're in there for hours, just like bouncing ideas back and forth. 6 days, it shows that. And Bill Hader, I don't think he's still on the team, is he?
Nah, I think like I'm sure he just comes in when they want him to.
You seen this? This is Adderall hand right here. I usually go halves. I should have stayed halves, dude.
That is
You start to
spooky.
get a little coked out. You
Yeah.
start to get a little wired.
Yeah, I can tell.
And I don't know what to do. Like there's no, it's not like I can just it's not like if you're drunk I can't just eat a loaf of bread and it'll calm me down.
Is there anything you can do?
Maybe if there was like a punching bag that I could just work the bag, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe some push-ups after this might bring me back. We'll see.
Yeah, do we need to take a push-up break so you can hit like 50 push-ups real quick or
No,
what?
I think we're good, dude. I think I would be severely out of breath, quite frankly.
Yeah. It is embarrassing when you do something that shouldn't make you out of breath and you're out of breath.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be everything for me recently. The lungs have been taking a beating, and I have not been hitting the cardio. I got to get back into it, especially with this physical around the corner, 4 days.
Yeah, you gotta impress the doc.
Can you push it back? Can you postpone?
Yeah, tell him you got work and you can't come in.
Just be like, dude, something came up.
Yeah,
Can I send you?
My dog ate my homework.
What if I can just send him the numbers, like an estimate? I'll just tell you how I feel.
Yeah,
there's got to be a survey for blood work, like, you know, like there's got to be some questions about my mood that'll indicate my.
How do you feel out of 10?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like my cholesterol's through the roof.
You haven't been eating Cheerios?
We do have Cheerios. Unfortunately, they're the cinnamon sugar kind, which I do not believe promotes low cholesterol.
No.
The diet, bro. Something happened. When I was in the last year in the military, I was grilling every day, and I was like strictly fasting.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't eat till a certain window. And I was grilling, dude. It was great. You know what it was? There was a nice black butcher shop right down the street. When I say black, I mean I was the only white person in there.
Yeah.
And it was fucking phenomenal. I wish this city had one. We don't. I need a black butcher shop and an Asian barber shop. Those are my two things. Those are the two things that I think
Asian barber shop.
Oh my gosh, dude! You walk into an Asian barber. They're ladies, first of all.
Yes.
And you walk in, and they just treat you like the most precious creature in the world. It's a 45-minute haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make time for this.
Yeah.
Because they really take the details serious. Every hair gets attention. But you get a hot towel to the neck and the face. Ooh. They massage your shoulders. I've been fed several times. Damn. I've gotten a roll. I've gotten a nice little Korean style sushi roll before, because I believe they're all Korean. However, I don't know. I think I went to a Taiwanese one too. Still same etiquette. There's always going to be a little dog in there named like Gizmo or something that really needs to be groomed, but he's just kind of chilling. He's on one of the chairs.
Yeah.
And no one goes by Gizmo's chair.
I do love when there's just like an unkept animal. My dad does the same thing. Like there's him and another barber just bringing their dog in and they're not on a leash. And I'm like,
what's your dad? Your dad's
my dad's a barber, yeah.
But what's his dog?
His is funny because it's a little like Frenchie.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah, it's just like
no one's gonna care about that.
But then the other one is like 140-pound German Shepherd that when it stands up is taller than me.
The only time that's acceptable is if he's just laying there for 4 hours. But if he's up in your grill, that's too much.
He's a really good dog. Diesel is his name. Great name for a dog.
For a dog like that.
Yeah, great name. Good dog. But like he's also 2.5, so occasionally he's just like, I'm a puppy, and he likes to like nah, and when that big chomper's going like like it's fine on me, but it could eat like a baby's head.
Yeah,
you know, just commit manslaughter right in the middle of my dad's shop.
Cheese and
go
rice,
to dog jail.
Cheese and rice.
Dogs need a better due process, because if I commit manslaughter, it's like what, I don't know, like 6-7 years in jail.
I'm gonna be.
Dogs get put down.
I'm gonna be. Oh yeah. Oh okay.
They need a better lawyer.
Yeah, it's not. It ain't easy being cheesy, dude. As a dog, it's not fair. This was an emotional thing. Not like this happened to my friend in elementary school. His dog got put down because it bit the mailman. Very cliche, very sitcom-y.
Yeah.
But this happened, and he was like affected. Like I remember. Shout out to Brian Curtin, dude. I remember.
That's a hilarious name.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
I remember at school him being. I forgot his dog's name, but it was like a name that I remembered for a while because of this. He's like, yeah, like the mailman just came up. He was sitting on the porch, and it's like, dude, he was just being a good boy.
Yeah.
He thought there was an intruder. See, the mailman comes in with a satchel, holding a big box. Like a dog's not. I have a theory on why dogs bite mailmen. I'm making this theory up in this moment, but I have a theory. I think they're coming in. They're holding a foreign object. It smells a little funny. It came from China, and that's not why it smells funny. I'm just saying. Several people have touched it. It's been in planes and ships, cargo. You know, it's been in a bus.
Different sense,
dude. And it's enticing for the dog to see a box. They like to go at boxes. And this guy, he's wearing boots. He's wearing short shorts. It's a weird style choice. The dog doesn't necessarily trust that. Facial hair is usually an issue with these mailmen. They can't figure out if they want to be clean shaved or if they, you see a lot of neck beards out there.
Yeah.
But the dog, he's like, what the hell are you doing? He gives him a warning. Usually he barks, but what does a mailman do? They press forward, dude.
And like dogs, dude, you're just shoving it in the little door thing. It looks like you're fucking its house.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fuck my house.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you come up in your shorts in your car with the door on the wrong
side.
I think
there should be a tally system.
What? Also, fuck mailmen, dude. The only thing that comes in mail is bad things. It's bills and like tolls and
these
and
Amazon-
credit card things. No, that's different. Those aren't mailmen. Dude, you think
that-
Jeff
is that
Bezos
what's
is gonna
called-
make you put your dog down?
What's called what's drop shipping?
I don't
Okay.
know what that. I can look that up, but I don't
that's
know.
the term that I've been seeing the kids sling around. See what that is.
Drop shipping.
Getting old, dude. I'm turning 30 here soon.
Drop shipping is when a person or company sells their goods on their website that they do not keep in stock.
Okay, maybe it's not a term the kids are using.
Yeah, I don't see anything. You gotta ask the kids. Next time you need to. Let's get a kid in here.
Yeah, we
This
should get.
podcast really needs a kid.
Yeah, we should get. Yeah, a non-binary, hormone blocked
Shaved head.
fourth grader.
Fourth grader.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of fourth graders, we got to do the Thanksgiving shit. We only got
do.
like 20 minutes, 15 minutes left.
All right. Yeah. So this will come
That
out.
clock's 3 minutes
I
slow.
think this will come out the week of Turkey Day, dude. So I'm a festive guy. Also, maybe a hot take. I don't think it should. I think this is just clear as day, black and white on paper. Thanksgiving's the #1 holiday.
Sure. If you want to
Ah.
lie to yourself,
All right.
it's Christmas.
All right.
It's Christmas.
Because you're a greedy
Trees,
fuck.
Trees, cookies, snow, movies, better movies. There's no fucking Thanksgiving movies.
Do you see the nonsense you had to throw before presents? Because obviously you wanted to say presents, but you were like, no, see, he's going to get
Presents
me in
too.
trouble if I say
Presents
but
rock, bro.
You said trees and cookies.
Oh, what I get thanks
You
for
said
Thanksgiving?
trees and cookies.
I'm putting my Christmas
Do
tree
you love
up tonight.
trees? Do you love trees?
Yes.
Do you love it when they change colors?
Honestly,
Because that happens around Thanksgiving. That doesn't happen at Christmas time.
yeah, but I grew up without trees changing colors, so I'm good. In California, they don't do that.
So you just
They just
admitted you're
die.
not living to your fullest.
Well, man, I like a Christmas tree. I'm putting my
sitting in your little
today
bubble,
is
dude.
November 9th.
I
And
just
I'm
like the
putting up my
vibes.
Christmas
November's
tree.
a good month. It's a strong month. It's not really cold yet. You know, Christmas is so commercially in your face. I do love the movie. I like Christmas. Christmas is probably in the top 3. I mean, I like Christmas, dude. I don't know, man.
I don't
Something
think-
about it.
I don't think Thanksgiving is even in the top 3.
I just love the vibe.
It's Christmas
I love the vibe. All right, let's just hit
4th
this
of
fucking-
July
We got a little quiz here, dude.
and Halloween.
I pulled up a quiz that was
right.
actually like in some elementary school system, and then I realized they don't have an answer key, which is fucking bullshit.
They don't want the kids looking at the answers.
So we're just gonna go off this, dude. The problem with this is these are. First of all, let me just say I got 10 fun facts about turkeys. Let's just go down these first.
All right.
Or do you want to hit the quiz?
Whatever you want to do, man. It's your pod.
It's true, dude. But the problem is I don't know what I want in life. All right, we're gonna do the quiz.
Yeah, you're on a way more decisive drug than I am. You decide.
All right.
The world is your oyster, man.
How long was the first Thanksgiving celebration? This is really just me asking you,
Like
because I have
2.5 hours.
3 days.
3 days?
3 days, dude.
What, did they take Molly before?
That's what I'm saying. Is this a festival? I mean,
All right, well, listen, that's a point for you. On
It's just
if
Coachella.
Thanksgiving was 3 days, automatically #1 holiday.
Yeah, so maybe we'll talk to the committee, dude.
Yeah,
We'll send
yeah.
it up the chain.
What if we met at 2 days?
Problem is every other holiday has a representative. I know who to talk to about Christmas, Mr.
Santa.
Mr.
Yeah,
Claus.
Mr. Claus. Sorry, should have called him by his government.
You know, Easter. Even on Easter, if the bunny is busy, which he always is, you can give Jesus Christ a call. You
Yeah,
know?
they do a real good job of
Yeah.
shouldering. They really cope
That doubles
that
over
holiday
for
well.
Santa. Santa too. I mean, but like, there's like 4 or 5 people you can get to before Jesus Christ on Christmas. There's Mrs. Claus. There's head elf, secondary elf.
Mr. Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa's there. Yeah, he's hanging out in the
Mr.
North Pole.
Menorah.
Yeah. Mr. Menorah, of course. All right. What seafood was served? That's a dumb question.
Seafood?
What meats were served at the first Thanksgiving celebration?
I mean, I feel like this is a trick question. Is it not turkey? Turkey's one of them?
What are you submitting as your answer?
Oh, there's only one answer.
I'm just
Is
there's,
it
no. There's more.
multiple?
There's more than one meat. but
My meat is pork and turkey and horse.
they served 4 meats. You didn't get one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I named like every
Say
meat.
them again. You
Pork-
named every yourself. Oh my
Pork,
god.
turkey, and horse.
Pork, turkey, and horse. Yeah, every meat. You're right. Those are the lunch meats.
You're
that you
telling me
just
they
named.
didn't have horse back then?
Venice, they had them, but like that.
They
you-
didn't eat horse?
That's like you eating your Honda Civic today. You can't just do that, dude. You can't just. You need that. That's essential. All right.
All right, that's fair.
Venison, swan, duck, goose. No turkey.
Venison, I mean, I
So
should have guessed more vague. I should have
Three
said bird.
3 birds and a deer.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. They really missed out on not having horse.
Did the Pilgrims have guns? I'm sure this will be.
Did the
in here.
pilgrims have guns? No.
Who was the first president to pardon a turkey?
Is it the polio guy?
No.
Was it later or earlier than that?
Just look into my eyes.
Oh, it's JFK?
It was JFK.
All right, yeah.
It was JFK.
Yeah, wow, JFK pardoned. He did a lot in his short little presidency.
He was an American hero, truly.
Yeah, R.I.P.
How many calories on average are consumed per person at Thanksgiving dinner? American.
Damn, I wonder if this study includes beer. Because I feel like Thanksgiving is a big drinking holiday. Have a fucking pumpkin lager. That's
this is the problem with Thanksgiving. You are set up for failure. There's nothing served that's going to keep the party going. Everything is meant to take you down. It's beer, heavy food.
Stuffing.
Turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing
Gravy.
Especially will put you into a coma for some reason.
Even
then you polish it off with pie.
Dude, pie.
Yeah,
even the
you're right,
vegetables are unhealthy. It's like creamed corn, which is just like sugar-ass corn. You got like collard greens that are just like covered in different oil, and they're sometimes with like bacon and ham and shit. Like everything is so great and
cranberries is into a
There's
gelatin.
a sauce,
Yeah.
cranberry
Yeah,
sauce.
I
It comes in a
love
fucking jar,
cranberry,
bro, or a
dude.
can.
I love it. You submitting an answer.
What was the question?
How many calories consumed on average?
2,500.
I mean, come on, dude. That's a plate at Cheesecake Factory. The answer is 4,500.
Really?
Yeah, which makes sense, dude. I mean, I think, but that could be calculating the beer.
Okay.
I mean, you got to think. Most Thanksgivings, you're walking into a spread.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know, before the course. There's usually some nice finger foods.
Yeah, you're right. I'm underestimating.
Hors d'oeuvres, if you will.
I just thought most people aren't as much of a. I thought like a lot of people too don't eat all day and then they have one giant meal, but it's like 2,000 calories.
It's tough, man. Shout out to the mothers across America, and I know some dads are putting it forth as well. But shout out, dude. You go to a Thanksgiving meal. You ever like when there's one lady cooking, which is usually the case in my household.
Yeah,
my mom's just busting her ass, and it's like you realize like she just made 8 like dishes.
Yeah, like
it's insane.
And
we have like one oven.
Yeah, planned it out where they're all hot.
Yeah,
whether
they're all
you have
ready
a bunch
to
of different
rumble.
like skillets or things to keep it warm.
Shout out to Karen the Hawk, dude. She's not a listener, but she, you know,
Shout
I
out to
appreciate
Sandy.
it. Yeah, Sandy.
Sandy.
All right. Don't care about that.
I feel like I'm acing this quiz so far.
I mean, this one sucks, dude. I mean, the quiz.
The turkey.
I'll
facts.
just go over. I mean, we don't even need to know the answers, I guess. But this is a fifth grade quiz.
We can also, if you have those, I will Google the answer. I have a computer right here. I will wait till we answer.
What year did the Pilgrims sail to America? And this is multiple choice, so I can give you A, B, C through D.
Yeah, let's go A, B, C, or D.
A, 1492.
That's the answer.
All right, let's see.
I was so wrong.
Okay, well,
I should have. All right, I should have given you more time.
Is it 1620?
Yes.
All right.
All right, you get it right. All right, I won't do that again. I'll let us answer.
Why did they want to leave England? A, to trade with America. C, vacation. B, I'm sorry for going out of order. B, religious freedom. D, to explore.
I feel like it was religious freedom. Columbus went to explore.
Yeah,
and
I think it's Bravo. Religious freedom.
Yep, religious freedom from the Church of England.
All right. What was the name of the ship that the Pilgrims sailed on? La Nina, La Pinta, La Santa Maria, or the Mayflower? It's the Flower.
It's the Flower.
How many passengers were on the ship? 102, 250, 500, 798.
I got that spoiled for me when I typed why did they England, so I'll let you guess.
250, 500, 798.
The Pilgrims of the Mayflower were a group of around 100 people.
Okay.
That's crazy. I thought it was such a bigger... Bro, honestly, the balls on all the Pilgrims is fucking crazy.
I don't want to give them too much credit. I just think that speaks volumes of the power of gunpowder.
I'm not even saying I'm saying just the balls to be like, I'm going to leave this country to like an unexplored land because something I believe in, I don't like the way they're doing it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, man. People used to really get after it.
Shout out the Pilgrims. But then unshout out them for a lot of other bad things. You know?
I think they took a lot. How many Pilgrims died the first winter? 500, 200, 100, 500. 50, 100, 200, or 500?
Well, I mean, based off the question before, it would have to be 50. But if more arrived...
I'm going to go 50.
Yeah.
I don't know if more arrived.
Let's see if this one's a little half of the pilgrims on board the
All right, so
Mayflower
yeah,
died
50.
50. Yeah.
Wow. Just took them right out, huh?
Yeah.
Pussies.
Damn,
How long did it take the pilgrims to sail to America? 6 months, 1 year, 9 weeks, 2 weeks.
What was it again? 6 months, 9 years, 1 week.
No, 9 weeks, 6 months, 1 year, 2 weeks.
6 months is my
that's
guess.
what I would feel.
Let's
I think
see.
it's 6 months.
66 days. 2 months.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
To be fair, that's not an answer.
It's not the
answer.
answer.
9 weeks is an answer, but that's not 2 months. Wait,
it is about.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because 7 times 9 is
Jesus,
63. So yeah, it was the
dumbass.
9 weeks. God, I thought, that's so much less time than I would have imagined. But also, being at sea for a year or even 6 months would be fucking ridiculous. You know?
Yeah, that's a long. Wait, how long at sea?
We guessed 6 months.
Yeah,
That's so long. They were only on it for 9 weeks.
that's a Navy deployment, cuz.
But like you guys don't go back to the land at all?
Yeah, we port, and also conditions are a lot better.
Yeah. You're not getting fucking scurvy because you don't have oranges. Because your captain was like, "We don't need oranges, dude. We need more chickens and horses."
Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Let's see. Who helped? Some of these questions are fucking boring. I mean, this is for a fourth, fifth.
We
grade
are
class.
killing it. We would be passing the 4th grade right now, which is good to know.
What did the Pilgrims and Native Americans sign to have peace? Declaration, treaty, constitution, Mayflower Compact. I would say a treaty because I feel like maybe a declaration, whichever one you can break. Whichever one you can.
Treaty, I feel like you can for sure break.
Whichever one you can break and take all their land and build industry and sleep well at night. So probably treaty.
Treaty's correct. The Pilgrim Wampanoag Peace Treaty.
How long did the first Thanksgiving feast last? We already got that. 3 days.
Yup.
Who declared Thanksgiving a national holiday in the U.S.? 1863. Andrew Johnson, Otto von Bismarck, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Edison.
I don't think Thomas Edison could do that. He just made electricity.
Dude, I think it was Lincoln.
That feels like a Lincoln move. Like they were like, "You're freeing the
either Lincoln
slaves,"
or
and he was like, "But we get to eat turkey every year." And
It
they
was
were like,
either
"Okay."
Lincoln or Johnson. I don't think Bismarck did shit.
It says President George Washington was the first to issue a proclamation for it.
National holiday.
But it became a national holiday under President Abraham Lincoln.
All right.
Look at that,
That's
killing
my
it,
original
dude.
answer. Which was the first U.S. state to officially adopt the annual Thanksgiving holiday? Pennsylvania would be it's New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland. I would think it's Pennsylvania or Maryland for some reason.
That seems right. They're part of like the OG states, First state to adopt Thanksgiving was New York.
Okay, got that one wrong. When was the first Thanksgiving dinner in the U.S. held? I think we already did that. 1654.
Yeah.
How long did the first American Thanksgiving... Oh my gosh, how many times is this question going to come up? The first Thanksgiving meal did not feature pies, cakes, or desserts. True or false?
True.
I think that's true.
Yeah,
I think you need an oven.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they
know?
could have cooked it maybe over the fire.
I think a Dutch oven does that, I believe.
But I feel like I remember hearing that no flour, no sugar. That's right. There was a nary pie, no apple, no seeds. Pumpkins were probably present. They said it was probably just stew.
What percentage of Americans eat turkey for Thanksgiving?
What are the guesses on this?
58, 25, 77, 90. I would say 77 or 90. It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
It's present at every Thanksgiving. You're going to see it. Even if it's a cultural Thanksgiving, I feel like they go turkey.
Turkey's pretty good. What's weird is I seem to like shaved turkey on like a sandwich way more than I like the turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's dry as a
90.
log. It's 90.
Well, all these things said 88%, so I assume that study's just off, or it's about 90.
Because the more I want to argue, the more I want to argue Thanksgiving food rocks, and that it should be 365. Like I think about it, like my favorite things. Like if I'm at a Thanksgiving table and I'm seeing the spread that I see in my head, I'm attacking the mac and cheese first. That's a 365 dish.
Yeah, rolls.
Then
I could
again,
eat 365.
Then again, on the contrary, if you go to a nice deli and get a Thanksgiving sandwich, you ever have that?
Mm-hmm.
Turkey, stuffing, a little cranberry. There are probably some mashed potatoes
so
on there as
good,
well. My
dude.
mouth's watering.
It's amazing.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that, pal.
Well, Christmas dishes. There's
There's
not
no
like
such thing.
Christmas thing.
There's no such thing.
But my
Fruit
family's
cakes, fruit
Christmas,
cakes.
we have instead of it's almost the same side dishes, give or take. Like there's no cranberry sauce or stuffing. There's
you
like
guys have stockings with your names on them.
we do, but we do prime rib on Christmas.
So do we. I mean, That
okay.
must be
Maybe it is a thing then.
because I mean that's what you got to think, dude. That's a cold weather.
And that I will say, dude, give me a fucking prime rib with some au jus and a little shepherd's.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm taking that over turkey any day. What is a Christmas dish?
Ham, Christmas ham.
That's another
ham.
one. I don't like ham like
Oh,
that.
you're crazy.
I
Oh,
like
dude, here's the thing. I was in Louisiana, and to the point I made earlier when I said if you say you're the best, when I was in New Orleans, if you say you're the best of something, if you got the greatest, I'm gonna give it a go. This place that I went to, Mother's, shout out, they had really good cheese grits. They said they had the best baked ham in the country, and I was eating it, and my girlfriend, she was like, "Is it the best baked ham in the country?" And my response was, "Probably," but it's like, what the fuck? There's a roof to baked ham.
Yeah.
There's a roof to baked ham. Like
Yeah.
it is. Same with this barbecue in town. This brisket and shit. There's a
Yes.
ceiling.
Yeah, and it's not, like yes, it's like yes, Terry Black's is maybe the best in town, or like Franklin's is the best. But
if you
the dip
blindfold
between
me,
like
yeah.
Franklin's and then like a really good place like Cooper's or like
CM
Ironworks
Smokehouse.
or CM, there's such a it's not that big of
No.
a difference when you're talking about
The only
the
difference
best
is
and really good.
The only difference is they woke up earlier
To
get that smoker going.
Yeah,
I feel like
got a
that's
little more clout, a little more
A
fame.
little more fame, dude. If you've been mentioned on Rogan, you're in the meat game. You're on the podium. You're on the podium.
We're at
Meat game on the podium. Shout out to Leah Thomas.
shout out.
That works.
That was bars right there.
That was
You-
bars,
it was
dude.
bars, son.
That was
You're
like kind of like a
rapper.
future line right
Yeah.
there, huh?
Yeah. I like that a lot. That was good.
Yeah. All right.
We're at 4:55 right now. That clock's a few minutes slow. You want to wrap it up here?
You don't go sweet potato pie, right? You're a white
Nah.
boy. You go pumpkin.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
You don't like pumpkin pie?
I like apple pie.
Yeah, everyone does.
Listen.
Don't say that.
on
like
every
you're
holiday,
Columbus.
On every holiday, I make an apple pie. Thanksgiving.
You make
I
an
bring
apple pie?
I can make a nice apple pie with the lattice on top where you
Yeah, but are you getting
Whoa.
that? Are you making your own? Are you doing scratch?
yeah with flour and dough and like
Are you
I'm
cooling it off in a windowsill?
no, but I should
Step
do
it up.
that.
You gotta step it up.
I just put it on like top of the stove and
No,
like
you gotta put it on the sill, dude. You gotta watch out for the owls.
you're right. I forgot that was. I've never thought about doing
It's a
that, but now I
classic
really,
move,
really
dude.
want to do that.
But you just kind of feel like a fox with a mask on is gonna steal it.
That
You know?
a little swipe or no swipe it. Dude.
That's the vibe. Does he wear a mask? Ski
yes,
mask?
yeah. He wears a blue mask.
Dude, I watched
he's
this
orange.
documentary last night and a little bit this morning of the Lake Tahoe avalanche. It's new to Netflix. You should check it out.
Okay.
Crazy, dude.
I didn't know there was an avalanche.
There's a girl that got stuck under the snow and they recovered her after like 4 days. She was
Oh,
just
shit.
buried under there. Stayed alive.
That's scary,
Shout
bro.
out to the Bee Gees.
Shout out for her. Shout out to her for making it out of there. I would have given up probably like 12 hours in. No phone, no sports. I've been like, I'll just die.
Dude,
Just give up.
when you say comments like that,
Yeah.
this is when my argument for you're not a beta. Come on, you don't need you don't need the screen. You're
I
a guy.
don't.
You could watch the sunrise and the sunset.
Oh,
and
I
be
could, yeah.
entertained. You know, you could spend 4 days just trailing a deer.
Yeah, but I'm stuck in a snow cave. I don't.
Yeah.
I also would not go. I would eat my way out.
You're
I
right,
love
you're
snow
right.
caves.
An elk. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snow cave.
horse.
I'm not a snow guy. I do love snowboarding. That's become one of my favorite hobbies. Last 2 years in a row now, I've had a little snowboard trip with the boys, and it's quite delightful.
I like it. It makes my legs hurt. Extremely bad. I know that doesn't help my case.
Nothing
That's
is
just what
right
I'm
now,
saying.
dude. Nothing
But,
is.
I don't know. The last time I went snowboarding, I had the opposite thought. Mine was I went, wow, I never need to do this ever again.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god, I feel that way about. You know what I can't get up on? So I grew up. My friends skate. I was always the hype man. I would go and just kind of represent, clear the crowd because my friends were good, dude. You know, you gotta do a little crowd control sometimes at the local park.
Yeah.
But I was never good at that stuff. I would surf. I could keep up. I was never the best, but I have decent balance. I'm the kind of guy that looks like he's gonna fall down, but he stays on.
Yeah,
I'm
at all
I'm
times.
barreling
like,
down. Yeah. I'm pure blind confidence.
Okay.
but love to snowboard. I'm looking at the time. I know we got to wrap it up.
No,
so
you're good. You're good.
I'm just gonna conclude, but. No, we made it work, dude. I think we have like a 50-minute episode, a 45-minute episode, 2 weeks consecutive.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully people like us. Hopefully they love us.
We're doing our best, dude.
We're doing our best, dude.
It's been the dogs.
I'm free from Jimmy John's, so more clips, more
clips
stuff.
are coming.
This will be good. Goodbye.
I think that's it, dude.
Woof woof.
It's been real.